Awesome. So we are going to start seated on our mat. In today's practice, we're going to really work on opening up our hips and our lower back. Go ahead and start in a cross-legged position, sitting up nice and tall. Stacking head over heart, heart over pelvis, letting your hands rest on your knees. Take a moment to soften your gaze or close your eyes and just listen to the sound of your breath. Go ahead and stay seated here. I'm just going to turn down the music. Moose, go lay down, buddy. I'm snap, crackle, and popping this morning. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale, we're going to bring our ears up, bring our shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, gently drop them back down. Inhale, bring our shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, gently depressing them. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, depress. Go ahead and roll your shoulders forward and up on an inhale, and on an exhale, roll them back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Go ahead and switch directions. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Go ahead and move with the sound and rhythm of your breath. Good. Drop your fingertips to the side of your mat, and we are going to inhale, send our right hand up and over. Exhale, get a nice side body, or nice stretch to the side of our body as we come on down to our left forearm. Inhale, come to center, raising that left arm up. Exhale, come all the way over to the right side. Inhale, come to center, raising that right arm up. Exhale, come over to the left side. We're still maintaining good integrity in our posture as we move with the sound of our breath. Moose, I'm gonna have to put you in your crate, buddy. Lay down. Go lay down. Inhale, come back up to center. Nice and tall, take a nice cleansing breath. Moose wants to come and do yoga with us. But he'll like to sit right in front or on top of me. Good, inhale. We're gonna make our way to tabletop. If you have a blanket and you wanted to pad your knees, you can place it right underneath. We're gonna Spread our fingers as wide as starfish, pressing into the tops of our feet, knees are hip width apart, pressing up and away from the earth, engaging in our abdomen and a flat back. Our gaze is down. Inhale, drop your belly, send your gaze up. Exhale, round through the tailbone, drawing the navel in towards the spine, drawing the chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, sending gaze up, arching through the back. Exhale, rounding through the spine, really drawing the navel in towards the spine. Chin to chest, good. Inhale, dropping the belly, curling the tailbone up, sending our gaze up. Exhale, rounding through the tailbone, rounding through the spine. Moving with the sound of our breath. Good, inhale, come back to center. Curl the back toes underneath. Take a big breath of energy, and on exhale, sending our hips up and back into downward facing dog. You can pedal it out. Move the blanket. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, pedaling the feet back. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, drawing the feet back. Good. We're drawing their belly towards our thighs. You can find some stillness here. Take a nice deep breath. Sending our gaze forward, and we're going to step or hop up to plank. Sorry, up to forward fold, excuse me. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, roll all the way up, drawing our hands up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Go ahead and spread your thumbs wide here and inhale your chest to meet your thumbs. Good. Exhale, drop your hands down, Tadasana, mountain pose. Just find some softness in the knees here. Engaging in the belly, rounding our tailbone forward. Maintaining softness and relaxation in the glutes and the shoulders. Good. Root to rise, slightly bend the knees. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms and step or hop back to plank. Exhale, lower and hover chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, or you can go full cobra. Exhale, all the way back down. Curling the toes underneath. Inhale, big breath of energy. Pushing up. Exhale, sending our hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Finding stillness here, walking the feet together. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop up to forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, sending our arms up and overhead in our sun salutations. Exhale, hands to heart. Root to rise, sending our arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Planting the palms and step or hopping back to plank. Exhale, lower and hover chaturanga. Lower all the way down, coming onto the tops of our feet. Inhale, baby cobra or even upward dog. Curling the back toes underneath. Exhale, we're going to meet in the downward facing dog. Excellent. Come back down to the knees, and we're going to come all the way through. So we're seated on our bums. Sending our legs out in front of us. Planting the palms, our elbows, or the creases of our elbows are meeting the front of our mat in staff pose. Finding tallness here, extending the legs, keeping active toes, flexing the foot. Sitting nice and tall. Good. We're going to draw our left heel in towards our right hip. We're going to draw our right heel in over top in lotus pose or modified lotus. You can take a mudra here, softening the gaze. Listen to the sound of our breath. If you want a little more, you can drop that, you can walk that left heel out and bring it up and over so you're in a full bind. Good, one more breath. On the exhale, go ahead and unbind yourself using your hands to help unwind your body. Extending our legs out, planting our palms with those elbow creases forward, so we're drawing our shoulder blades back and down. We're going to gently tap our knees up and down, giving our calves and even our hamstrings a little bit of a massage. Good. Inhale, drawing the right knee into the chest. Exhale, drawing that left knee in. Back into where it was in the hip. On an inhale, sitting nice and tall. On an exhale, we're going to initiate a twist starting from our core, starting from our sternum. Or from our abdomen, excuse me. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, begin that twist. Sending our palms behind. You can either hug onto the knee, or if you want a little more, you can crisscross that left elbow over that right knee. Taking a mudra here. On the inhale, we go nice and tall. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, finding integrity in the posture, not collapsing. Not collapsing out, really sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and release it all. Sending our legs out. Tapping our knees up and down. Creating some heat and some blood flow. Good. Inhale, we're going to draw that right heel in towards our left side. And drawing that left knee over top of the right heel. If this feels good, you guys can stay here. You can even pad your hip with a block if you have one. If you want a little more, you can take your palms, drop that left knee towards the floor, and draw that right heel up and over top in a full bind. And as we sit here in lotus, take a moment to set an intention for your practice and set an intention for your day. Maybe it's to be kind to yourself. Maybe it's to be open, to practice being more open with people. Less defensive. More inclusive. Maybe it's to find strength. Or maybe it's to find joy in the little things. Good. Exhale, go ahead and release. Sending both legs out. Flexing the foot. Drawing the shoulder blades back and down as we press into our palms. Massaging the legs. Good. Inhale that left knee in, drawing that right heel into our hip again. You can hold here. And wrap your elbow right around as we go in this twist, or if you want a little more. We're initiating the twist from our core, remember? Take a mudra. Inhale. Cross that right elbow over that left knee. And draw that right hip. Inhale, finding integrity in the posture, finding length. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, on an exhale, go ahead and release, sending everything straight out. Excellent. We're going to cross your legs and we're going to send our palms forward, coming back into tabletop, spreading our knees as wide as the mat, spreading our palms as wide as the mat, our hands as wide as the mat. Exhale, sending our hips down and back into extended child's pose, coming to rest on your forehead. You can rest on your forearms here if you want to. You want a little more passive posture. If you want your shoulders to be a little more active, you can press into your palms, pressing the forearms up and away from the mat. Inhale, slowly come back up. The tabletop. Finding good integrity. Inhale, pressing up and away from the earth. Exhale, we're going to open our mouth and exhale through our mouth. A nice lion's breath. Good. Curl the back toes underneath. Inhale and exhale. On the next exhale, we're going to meet in downward facing dog. Pedaling it out, walking our feet together. Inhale, raise the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it all the way through in a lunge. Inhale, rising from our core, coming all the way up, crescent lunge. Exhale, coming back down, framing our foot, planting our palms, rocking back and forth and getting ready to come up into a standing position. Good, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, coming up all the way, hands overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, finding softness in the knees. I'm going to turn to face you so you guys can see. Walk your feet together, so we're zipping right up through the thighs. And inhale, we're going to raise our right foot. Now if you want to, if you're just starting, you can keep your toes on the ground or you can come right to your ankle. Or if you can even bring your foot to your calf. Careful not to press right on your knee, foot on your calf. Or you can draw your heel all the way up, right to your midline, right to your center as we come into tree pose. Some variations here. You can inhale and expand your arms out. You can weave your arms right behind you and draw your shoulder blades down. Or you can just stay hands to heart. Inhaling, lifting through the chest, lifting the left toes off the floor. We're really pressing into the midline here. So we're really pressing in with our right thigh as we press in with pressing in with our right heel as we press in with our left thigh. One more deep breath, and on an exhale, go ahead and release it all the way back down. Walking our knees back and forth, maybe lifting the toes, finding some softness here. Root to rise, sending our arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, we're going to lift that left knee. And you can either have those left toes on the ground or on your calf. Or coming all the way up. If you do want to come right to your midline here in tree, make sure you're not pressing right on your kneecaps, but you can press right above the knee. Or come and zip it up all the way tight. Focus on one point in your gaze, something still to help steady you. Lifting the right toes off the floor, we're not collapsing down to them. Some variations, inhaling your hands and your arms and hands out, drawing your shoulder blades back down, or even drawing your shoulder blades together. If you did draw your shoulder blades together, go ahead and do that again this time. And this time do the weird one, the one that feels awkward. You can stay in hands to heart. And remember, no yogi, no matter how skilled or practiced they are, is never completely balanced, so if you struggle or if you teeter or if you even fall and catch yourself, that's okay. One more deep breath here, and on the exhale, go ahead and release everything back down. Excellent, walking the feet out. Wonderful. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, forward fold, planting the palms. Step or hop back to plank. Exhale, lower and hover, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, we're gonna meet in downward facing dog. Good, pedaling it out. Walking the feet together, sending our belly towards our thighs. Inhale, lifting the left leg straight up. Exhale, knee to nose, step all the way through. Forward lunge. Inhale, finding strength in this posture as we come all the way up into crescent lunge. Drive our hands up overhead, pressing that right heel towards the back edge of our mat. Good, exhale, come down, frame the foot, rocking back and forth, preparing to step up into forward fold. Wonderful. Inhale, root to rise. Sending our hands all the way up. On an exhale, we're going to draw our shoulders towards the back edge of the room. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drawing your shoulders towards the back edge of our room in a slight back bend. Engaging in the core, sending our gaze up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Root to rise, coming all the way up. Exhale, sending our arms back in a slight back bend. Wonderful. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, forward fold. Planting the palms, step or hopping back to plank. Exhale, lower and hover, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wonderful. Inhale, lifting the right leg. Exhale, we're going to draw that right leg all the way up so our right knee is near our hand and our right heel is towards our left hand. Sending that, flattening out the back foot as we come up into pigeon. Feeling this nice stretch in the lower back and the hip flexors. If you want a little more, you can bend that back knee and grab it, or loop your arm around. But maybe this is just enough for you. If you're having trouble keeping your hips in alignment here, you can always take a block and pat it under the right hip, or even a small bit of a blanket. Good. Inhale, curl the back toes underneath. Taking a big breath of energy. Exhale, sending it all the way back up, three-legged dog. We're going to draw big circles with our right knee. Imagining we have a crayon on that knee. Good. Exhale, lower back down. And downward facing dog. Taking a moment to find some stillness here. Sending the belly towards our thighs. Inhale, raise your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it all the way through. Planting that left knee towards that left hand. That left ankle towards that right hand. Take a moment to look back and check the right foot. Make sure it's straight. Inhale, finding length in this posture. Feeling that stretch right in the right hip flexors. Inhale, curl the back toes underneath. Big breath of energy. Exhale, send that left leg up, three-legged dog, slight bend in the knee, and we're going to rotate that hip around. switching directions if we haven't already. Good. Exhale, come back to forward fold. Wonderful. Drop the knees. Widening them out just a little, as wide as the mat. Exhale, sending our hips down and back. Extended child's pose. Taking a moment to remember your intention, to listen to the sound of your breath. Good. Inhale, send your gaze forward, coming back up into tabletop. And we're going to come right back down onto our bums, bringing our feet together. So we create a little trapezoid here with our legs in a bound angle pose. You can draw your heels in, opening your foot up like a book. Inhale up. Exhale. If you want to wrap your hands around your toes, you can. Coming forward. Really feel this in the hips. Nice external hip rotation here. Just feel this in the glutes as well. If you have a block, and you want to use it, so as you come down, you can rest your forehead on it. This is a great time to do so. Drawing your shoulders away from your ears, relaxing the muscles in your forehead and your cheeks. Slow and steady breaths. Good. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale. Sending our feet out. We're going to come up just a little bit on our mat, crossing our feet, and we're going to grab the outsides of them, engaging in the core. And we're going to rock and roll, giving our backs a nice little massage. And then we're going to come up and balance here, keeping our glutes off the ground. If you came back up, you can just lift your legs parallel to the, so our shins are parallel to the floor. You can either hold on to the backs of your legs here, or if you want more, you can send your arms out. If you want a lot, you can extend your arms and extend your legs. Making sure to keep our legs internally rotated as we flex our feet. We're not coming out here. If you're having troubles with your thighs wanting to come out, you can actually hold a block in between them. Good. Exhale, release. Go ahead and grab your strap. We're going to come onto our backs here. Ladies, if you have a ponytail, you can take it out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to inhale, take a nice cleansing breath, and exhale, send our right leg out as we draw our left knee in. looping our strap around our left knee. And we're going to gently externally rotate our leg as we straighten that leg out. You can bring your right hand to your right hips, keeping the feet flexed. If you're very flexible and you want more, you can grab the right toes. But most of us are not that flexible, so you can use a strap here. Keeping our shoulders firmly on the ground. Good. Exhale, bring that left knee back in. Drawing the right knee in, hugging both knees to your chest, rocking side to side. And because of my space here, I'm going to flip around so you don't need to. Inhale and exhale, extend that left leg out. Inhale, draw that right knee in, looping the strap around the ball of the foot. Opening up that hip to the side and extending the leg out to whatever point feels good. Feeling that stretch the hamstrings, stretch the hips. Good. Exhale, bring that right knee in to the center and lower it back down. Wonderful. Go ahead and readjust, walking your shoulder blades underneath. Inhale, drawing the knees to the chest. We're going to grab the insides of our feet, drawing our feet down. As we try to extend with our legs, we're drawing our arms down. So we're creating this push and pull here. You can find some playfulness here in Happy Baby or Dead Bug Pose. You can extend the legs out if you want to. You can really try to draw those knees down towards the floor as much as possible while extending and compressing your hands. Tucking the chin. Good. Exhale, soften and release. Sending our feet straight out. Walking our shoulder blades underneath, tucking the chin just a little bit. You can grab maybe the fleshy parts of your glutes and pull them out to the side. Letting your heels drop towards the side. The palms go in a supine position towards the sky or the ceiling. Softening through the belly, softening through the shoulders. Closing your eyes, softening your gaze, smiling to yourself, and then even letting that smile relax and soften as we go into Shavasana. Remembering your intention for yourself and allowing that to drift off. And as we find stillness in this meditative practice, as I'm zenning out completely, as thoughts come to you, go ahead and observe them and acknowledge they exist, and then let them go. You can always come back to them later. Let go of anything you have to do today and just enjoy this moment, this time that you've taken for yourself. Take a moment to be thankful for this practice, to be thankful for your body and every struggle and every victory that you've had. Yoga is one of those beautiful practices that you can only be better than yourself. Let your breath deepen further. Feel it moving through you. Allow your body to drift. Allow the sweetness of the relaxation to guide you. Use your breath to set your intention today. Find calmness through storms, and to find energy through mundanity. Take the deepest breath you have all day. And as you exhale it, make it last. Make the exhale last longer than you thought you could. Give yourself permission to surrender to your breath, to surrender to this relaxation, to not have to do anything right now, but just to be peaceful. Good. Begin to wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Find some movement softly. Let your eyes begin to flutter open. Bringing your knees in. Can turn to your side. We're gonna gently come up. To a seated position, just where we started today. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. We're going to inhale, hands to heart. You can draw your palms to your third eye, your thumbs to your third eye. Exhale, bow. Namaste. The light in me bows to the light in you. As you move on with your day today, I hope you can come back to this moment, to this breath. I hope your practice follows you off the mat. And I hope as you face challenges and struggles throughout your day, you can remember the things that we learned on our mat, that it's okay to be forgiving, to be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Fill the world with love and joy. Be the light that you want to see in the world. I'm getting emotional. Thank you guys for being here today. This practice will be posted on YouTube tomorrow, right around 1 o'clock. I have to wait 24 hours to post it. But this will be posted on YouTube. It's at Heart and Soul BJJ and Fitness on YouTube. And you guys can follow this channel or follow this on, just to know when we're getting on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Heart and Soul BJJ. If you want to subscribe, that's awesome. I do this practice once a week with you guys right now while I'm in school, but I am about a little bit over a third of the way through my yoga school, my yoga teaching training right now. I've been practicing yoga for over 5 years, but I decided to get my certification for it, so I'm taking a full 200-hour course right now, and as soon as that school is up, when that school's done, I will have so many more tools to offer to you guys. I feel like my practice, deep in my practice, and I feel like the teaching from when I started to now is really great. I feel like I've really improved, and I really hope that I've set you guys up with tools to help you work on areas that you need to work on, both physically and spiritually and emotionally, and to also keep you safe. So that's really important to me, is to offer you guys the best practice possible. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful week. I will see you guys next week. If you are interested, there are some videos on YouTube as well, not just yoga, but for jiu-jitsu. So if you've been interested in diving into jiu-jitsu at all, that is something that both my husband and I are very, very passionate about. He's been a jiu-jitsu instructor for, oh my gosh, a long time now, and he's had his black belt for a little while. He's been practicing for 12 or 13 years, I think, and I've been practicing on and off, so I'm not the best jiu-jitsu instructor, but I can be his practice dummy. And if you have somebody, if you're a couple working together in your house and you want a great activity, I fully recommend it. That's how he and I met, and couples who play together stay together is what we like to say. And we play jiu-jitsu and play yoga now too. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I'm rambling, but I hope you have a wonderful day. Please at least shoot a follow to this channel just so I can see who's here. And if you guys have any comments or anything you want to say, please just let me know, and I will absolutely get back to you as soon as possible. You can also shoot me a message on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, and I will reply as soon as possible. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Have a good one.